safety, and they asked me what happened. They filmed me, and I looked over, and there was a woman on her phone, and she's texting, and she's staring us down. 2 minutes later, these guys show up. They start threatening us. They hit the car with some lead pipes. They're cussing us out, telling us we're dead men. Then there's more of them. I found out that the Antifa actually had several people posted around Berkeley tracking us and telling people our location by social media. More than 100 hooded protesters with shields sporting the words "No Hate" and waving a flag identified themselves as anarchists broke through a security line to reach the conservative protesters. I was willing to discuss anything, Whitney said. I held up a poster that said, "Let's just have a conversation." I had conversations with many interesting people, both Republican and Democrat, and everything was great until Antifa showed up. Is it just me, folks? Or is there nobody, Nancy Pelosi, or any Dem, Chuck Schumer, any notable Dem, anybody standing up against Antifa? Nobody from the left is saying anything about them. Oh, they're critical about the statues. They're all for the Civil War folks. Yeah, they're against those that could have had slaves or may have had slaves or did have slaves. But forget about violence at Berkeley. Forget about innocent protesters getting beat down by Antifa. Nobody has spoke against them, but they wanted everybody to be outspoken against everybody else in Charlottesville. See, this is the double standard of the left, folks. Nobody from the left is condemning Antifa. It's as if they are funding these people, behind these people, supporting these people. Where's the outrage? They were outraged that Donald Trump didn't say the words, so they didn't call him out. Where is the outrage from Antifa? Where is the outrage? And where is the left media so upset about this or asking these questions? This is why you have to have programs like For the People that's listener supported to put out the information to say, oh my God, he's right. Wow, I don't hear that. Folks, it's just, this is dangerous, folks. And the media gives them the platform. And the Dems, by not condemning them, embolden them. Because it's as if they support them. And if they don't, where's the outrage? Where's the condemnation, folks? There is none. More of this will happen. You'll see many more conservatives attacked around this country because the left will not do the right thing because they are against conservative values and virtues. If you own them, if you possess them, if you believe in them, they will attack you for who you are. You voted for Donald Trump, and they know it. They're going to come after you, folks. These people are like ISIS. I think they're more threatening to our country than ISIS ever will be to us. I've said this before, and I know it sounds controversial, but I think they're as dangerous this way. Taking down our artwork, taking down our memorials, wanting to rename everything. Was it Gone with the Wind was removed because of racial insensitivity? Gone with the Wind? Are you kidding me? Just lunacy. Left-leaning lunacy is destroying this great nation of ours. Dr. Sebastian Gorka says one of the reasons why he resigned from the White House is to make America great because he feels like there are some people in that White House and that West Wing that do not believe in the philosophy of making America great again. And Gorka says he's going to do everything he can to further the president's agenda, and I actually do believe him.
I am concerned, and that's why I resigned. I mean, it was the greatest honor of my life to serve for the president as a politically commissioned officer inside the White House. But the president reached out to me after I resigned on Saturday. He thanked me for my service, and he also said, I am sticking to the agenda. He is sticking to his agenda, and he wants me to help him from the outside, especially in the media, to support him. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. The president is a fighter. He's not going to give up.
And folks, let me admonish you not to give up either. I knew it's going to be murky. The swamp being drained, it's going to take this, and it'll be unveiled. The craziness that's going on and the leakers that are going on. A lot of the leaks are going on, if you listen to the entire interview, are going on from Obama holdovers, which are many left over. And they'll come out. They'll come out, and there'll be more people that are fired. There'll be more ongoing investigations to happen. But this is the good fight that has to be fought in order to make America great again, to purge America of the swamp creatures that are trying to bring our country down and trying to erase everything that's happened to us. We need to remember our history. I'm not proud of all our history, but it's our history. It's where we came from. And again, what does the saying go? If you don't remember history, you're doomed to repeat it again. We need to teach our kids the right things, and reality is not always the nicest thing to hear about, but it is, in fact, reality. It's truth. Scientists, they have to see it. They have to weigh it. They have to analyze it. That's what you do with histories. That's what historians do. You don't erase it. You don't remove it because you don't like it. You talk about it. These snowflakes, I'm telling you, I think, if anything needs to be more safe rooms for them, more places. And maybe it's like you can check in, but don't check out. In other words, plenty of food for you, but we'll keep you safe. Just stay off the streets. And that's what they're actually telling people in Houston. Stay off the streets. People that like to take a lookie. There's more floodwaters actually coming because Army engineers have to make that decision. And it looks like they're going to have to let some of those dams go. Stay inside. Stay on higher ground if you're listening on your smartphone device or on a computer to this broadcast out in Texas. We need some Texas affiliates. Call your local radio station when the floods go down and say, carry for the people there. We do love Texas. My brother lives in Texas, but he's in Dallas. He's okay. But pray for the folks in Texas and Louisiana reeling from all of this. And then the sad deaths right now, families having to deal with this information now, the sad deaths of their loved ones. Keith Allen for the people saying all the best. May God bless.